Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Quentin, and I just got in the mail the other day the Rustic Leatherworks Rebind of my Reformation Study Bible. I originally had it in an imitation leather brown, but I was kind of disappointed in the quality of that fake leather, and it started to feel like it was coming apart a little bit, so I wanted to get it rebound, and just kind of want to get something that's going to last a long time, so I reached out to the guys over at Rustic Leatherworks, a couple, Michael and Mallory, husband and wife team, over there, I believe in Tennessee now, and man, they did a really great job. I ordered it from them. I think I emailed them on July 10th, shipped it over to them on July 15th, and got it back August 5th or so. So around 3 weeks. Pretty quick turnaround for a handmade, hand done. One guy, one man team with his wife helping out so much with the online presence and communications aspect. They really did a great job. So yeah, let's kind of take this cover off, look over at it, and see what we're working with here. All right, so the first thing you'll notice, or maybe not notice so much, is I have here an embossing of the Reformation Study Bible logo. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, I got this light shining down on it, and it's a little tough, but if I move it this direction, you can kind of see it a little bit. Looking at it, I do kind of wish I would have had the gold embossing done instead of a colorless embossing. It probably would have shown through a little bit better, but I should have opted for that. That's my mistake. I reached out over to Michael, and he told me nothing really I can do to make it pop a little bit more. If I try to add like a gold foiling to it, it might ruin it. I thought maybe I'll just paint it with like acrylic paint or something, but thinking about it, I don't really want to risk damaging the leather, so I'll probably just leave it be, and maybe the oils over time will make it pop a little bit more. But in certain lighting, it catches pretty well. So I guess it is what it is. He offered me a refund on this embossing, but that's what I asked for, so I'm not gonna have him refund me for something I asked for. That'd be ridiculous. But yeah, so another thing, something I didn't actually ask for was this tooling along the perimeter of the Bible. I only asked for this perimeter stitching, and I'd seen just the perimeter stitching on other Bibles, and I thought that looked pretty nice, so that's kind of all I wanted. I didn't want this tooling, but I think I actually like it better having the tooling. It goes right underneath their logo on the side pretty nicely, goes around the whole perimeter of the Bible, front and back, just adds another little bit of texture to it. And I think that was the right call for Michael to do. Maybe it came standard with this leather color. I don't know. Either way, I think it looks great. I think he actually did a really good job putting that on there. On the side here, we've just got your standard Holy Bible, RSB for Reformation Study Bible. Now, something I wish that they would have been able to do would be to put the Reformation Study Bible, but that would have been a lot to try to squeeze in here. I guess I could have asked them to take some of these ribs out and maybe stretch it along sideways like they do in the original one, but I really like these ribs, and that the point is to strengthen the Bible, and that was why I wanted to send it in more than anything. So yeah, I'm glad they were able to do what they could, and it turned out really great. The quality of the leather is really great. They got this, they call it Butero leather lining. It's kind of hard to tell. It almost feels like a fake leather, but I know it's not. I don't know if you can hear that. Scratchy, and definitely left a mark there, but it's floppy, not like a paste down liner. Clearly not. They stitched it in, they glued it in and stitched it. And then best part of this, they've reinforced it. Like, it's nice and sturdy. Now it's not gonna fall out of the cover. I don't feel like it's gonna break anytime soon, so that's probably my favorite feature of it, aside from the cover itself being so nice. It's really slick, slides around on my desk super easy, so when it's time for work, I can slide that in, and then when it's time for Bible study, I can pull it out, get going real easy, way easier than it was before. I've got here my condensed edition of the Study Bible, and it's got that same kind of fake leather, but it doesn't slide around as easy. I mean, not a big deal, but this moves. It's real slick. It's nice. And you'll notice here, the embossing is a lot better than it is here. the reason that is because this is actual real leather, and it's goatskin leather, so it's real soft, but it's not going to stamp as easily as this. This might not even be stamped. This might be scratched out, laser engraved. I don't know. It looks great, but the problem is it's not quality. It's fake. It's not durable. You can already see the paper is starting to fray a little, or starting to crack a little bit. The cover's probably going to come off. I don't know if you can see it right here, but the cover is starting to, I don't know, shred. The top coat of it's starting to come off a little bit, but you know, it's what it is. That's the cheap one. You know, this is the real deal. And man, he did a great job. It just feels so put together. It feels like one big cohesive unit, and man, this thing is a unit. So here I've got the ESV Study Bible in cowhide leather, and this is the Rebound Reformation Study Bible. I see I bought this one on Amazon in October last year for about $60, and then the Rebind on it was about $330. So looking at almost $400. My goodness, that's expensive. This all in all was $80. So, you know, if you want a nice quality, like, this is really good leather. It's got a cowhide interior lining and a cowhide exterior lining, or exterior cover. Like, it's really good. It's sturdy, it's solid, but it does kind of feel like, you know, in there it's almost coming off already a little bit. But I don't know, it's edge lined, it's enforced. I'm not too worried about this one, but I don't really bring it anywhere, mainly because it's too big. I mean, this thing's pretty big, probably about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger, this one. But between these two, if I personally were to pick between these two, well, I'd go with the Reformation Study Bible. I had this one already when I bought this one, and then I got this one rebound. So this is where my preference is. I think the notes in here are a lot better than the notes in here. This is more, you know, mainstream, evangelical, non-denominational. Sometimes this is Reformed, Presbyterian. This is I think much closer to what the Bible is getting at, what church history is teaching. This is you know, it's a study Bible, so it's got a lot of church history information in it, but I think this is much more rooted in the Reformation, much more rooted in what the church actually has believed throughout the ages. So I would definitely side with this guy. But the quality here, really great. Quality here, even better. These ribbons, 1,000 times better than these ribbons here. And then also what they did, they added a new head and tail band. Really good color scheme. I like the gold with the yellow and the green with the black stitching. And I asked for black and green ribbons, and man, now I kind of wish I would ask for more, because they're just done so well. Really great job. I thought, you know, if I want to add more later, I can, because I've done that with other Bibles. But these are just so nice. Probably should ask for more. All right, and here next to it, I've got probably the closest comparison as far as the leather quality goes. This is the ESV Preacher's Bible, Preaching Bible. I don't really know about it, 2018 or so. When I wanted to become a pastor, that's not what the Lord's calling me to, so that's not where I'm going. But anyway, I bought this because I wanted to be a pastor, and I wanted to, you know, sit down with the Bible, just the Bible, no study notes, and just have a nice format. And man, it is really beautiful to read. Really great for just reading. And it's got space in here in the margins for studying if you like, but not enough space for that, so I bought a journaling Bible instead. And I felt bad about kind of ruining the quality of this. This is really good. This is about $100 on Amazon. So if you're looking for a really nice Bible, I would probably recommend this one. It's so nice, so soft. The liner here is a kind of thick goat skin. It's floppy. It's wonderful. But then this also floppy, wonderful. But what I like about it is it's my Reformation Study Bible. It's got all these different notes in here. As you can see there's 2 random pages with maps on it, lots of notes. There's lots of articles throughout, creeds and confessions. Let's see, let's go back. Well, I don't know, I missed it now. Kind of doing this with my hands, a little bit tricky, but here it's got wonderful articles. Here is faith and works, and wouldn't you know, it's right in the middle of James, where this is one of the most heated areas of discussion between the Catholics and the Reformed. So this is great article explaining how we're justified by faith, and that faith actually works. It's not, you can't divide faith from works or works from faith. It's The faith that saves is the faith that works. It's all that James is talking about there, and it's wonderful. But this Reformation Study Bible does a really great job of explaining that. This regular Bible, while I believe in sola scriptura, I don't want to be reading the Bible on my own. I don't want to be reading the Bible apart from what the church has historically believed, and so I'm leaning more towards the Reformation Study Bible. But yeah, overall, they really did a great job. This thing is like I said, this is going to probably be my Bible, my main Bible for the rest of my life. Pass it down maybe to my kids. One of them when I die, and this thing's going to be filled with my notes and my studying, and it just feels so nice to have it in such a quality rebind. And you know, they just really did a great job. See in the back cover, he's got his Rustic Leatherworks logo embossed in there, and because this leather is a whole lot thinner than the cover leather, it definitely comes through a little bit better in the cover embossing. This is his 478th Bible rebind, and so really quality work here. Really glad to be supporting a small husband and wife team, really doing great work. And so go give them your support, give them your love, and if you can afford it, it is a lot. But this is going to be a Bible that's going to stick with me for the rest of my life, and I plan on never buying another one. Don't plan on ever buying another one from Rustic Leatherworks, but because they did such a great job, I don't need to. I don't need to buy a different one. So anyway, well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope this helps in your decision making. I know when I was first looking at it, I tried to find a bunch of videos on it. I only found a couple. Some of them were helpful, some of them not so much. So I'm hoping this can help you make your decision. And I definitely cannot recommend these guys enough. They will work with you to get you what you want. Just make sure you're open and clear, and yeah, it's gonna be great. All right, have a good one.